Welcome back to Swordbox. We've been going through Psalm 103 this week. Our verse for today is from 103:12, and it says, "As far as the east is from the west, so far does He remove our transgressions from us." You know, how far is the east from the west? That's forever. When we come before Jesus by faith, we confess our sin, turn away from our sin, looking only to Him for forgiveness. Our sin is gone. The Bible says it's as far as the east is from the west. Think about the worst thing you've ever done, and Jesus paid the penalty for that sin. He took the punishment that you deserve for that sin. You may have had some consequences from it, but Jesus took the punishment, the wrath of God, for your sin. We talked about that earlier this week. God has not repaid us for what we deserve. Jesus got what we deserved. He took that punishment. You know, Jeremiah 31:34 says, "For I will forgive their iniquity, and their sin I will remember no more." Romans 8:1 says, "There is therefore now no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus." Maybe you feel you've committed a sin that God couldn't possibly forgive. Maybe you were following Christ, you got off track, or maybe you just plain ran away from Him. Now you feel condemned. Now you feel guilty. Now you feel hopeless to ever be right with God again. But Romans 5:20 says, "But where sin abounded, grace did abound more." Remember the story of the prodigal son? He took his inheritance that really was rightfully, the oldest son was supposed to get his inheritance first, and it was just against everything in Jewish culture for that boy to do what he did. But his father gave him his inheritance, and the boy ran off and he squandered it in what the Bible calls a far country. You remember when the son finally came to himself and remembered that when he was hungry to eat what the pigs were eating, he said, I can go be my father's slave. I can go be his servant. I don't have to be his son. Anything's better than this. And remember his father's response when his son was coming up the road? He ran to meet his son. It's the kind of compassion God has for you. Not because the son deserved it. The son had done everything to deserve for the father just to disown him. But Jesus was trying to tell us the best way he could in human words how God is a compassionate God, how God loves his children. And when that boy was walking up that road, his father ran down the road to meet his son. That's the love our God has for us. It has nothing to do with what we deserve. It has to do with who He is and how much He loves us. God bless you. Hope you tune in to Swordbox this weekend to listen to David and Karen as they bring their songs and their messages. God bless you.